Okay, we are going into the best time of year again to be a course creator or online coach, and that is Black Friday and holiday season. Why is it the best time? Because it is easily your biggest opportunity to make the most money and be the most profitable. Pretty much every single year, I see a trend across all of the courses I'm a part of, which encompass a wide variety of niches and price points. And that is that throughout the year, sales tend to stay pretty steady until around September and October. And when we start to hit the end of September going into October, we tend to see a lull. But that's okay because when we get into November and December, what happens? Well, we see a huge climb in our sales. Why? It's because of Black Friday and the holiday season. You see, when people get to around this time of the year, September, October, late summer, early fall, spending habits typically go down. This is for a few reasons. People are in back to school mode, people are kind of out of vacation mode, getting more focused on work, knowing they have to bust their butt because the holidays are coming up when they're going to be in vacation mode again. And they've also just spent a lot more money over the summer, typically, and they want to recoup, knowing they're going into the holiday season when A, they will have to spend more money on gifts, outings, holiday events, etc., and B, they know that everything's going to be on sale for Black Friday, and we want to take advantage of that. So the way we take advantage of this is that during the year here, let's say this is like January through August. So we'll just do, let's pretend that's a J, and then we'll say this is an A, so January through August. We do business as normal, right? We're doing our typical marketing strategies, direct to sale, lead gen, whatever it is, depending on the offer. When we get into late September, early October, especially in October, our shift pretty much goes 100% to lead gen. So we'll do LG, lead gen. We're not super focused on trying to acquire sales, especially in October, because we know that the sales volume is going to be lower year after year. And we know that going into Black Friday, we're going to get a massive spike in sales. Now, what can we do to capitalize on this big sales spike? Well, the best thing we can do, in my experience, is put our focus for October into lead gen. So, what we do is we pretty much move all of our ad spend into our best performing lead gen campaigns, and we're just trying to build a big list of new, warm, hot leads that are coming in now, getting nurtured throughout the next month. And then when we start doing our Black Friday email blast to promote our sale, we have a ton of low hanging fruit. And we just start cleaning up all that fruit. So, all those people who came in October, once we start sending out our emails, it's, sale, 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 because we've already given them the value there in our lead gen. We've been nurturing them, and now we're giving them a huge discount. In my experience, year after year, this strategy proves to be extremely successful. So if you are a course creator or coach, and right now you are in a bit of a lull with sales here in October, know that that's completely normal, even for those of us that are performing at very high levels. Now, don't be discouraged. In fact, I would say be encouraged, and I would encourage you to try this strategy and just move some of your ad spend and a lot of your efforts into generating leads, nurturing those leads over the next month or so, and then put together a great Black Friday email campaign that's going to send out on autopilot, pushing your Black Friday sale. And I can almost guarantee you, you're going to recoup pretty much all of the revenue that you lost during this down period here in October and December, or September and October, excuse me. You're going to recoup that pretty fast early here in November. And then the rest of it is going to be great profitable month. This is what we see every single year. And now what's great is that we can keep this rolling even into December. So what we always do through November, that's our biggest push. It's our most profitable time of year by far. But then even in, let's say, here we're going into December, we always run a Christmas sale. So, hey, if you missed out on our Black Friday sale, you got one more chance, grab our Christmas sale. And you can keep that at the same discount, or you could just reduce the discount a little bit. Typically, we reduce it slightly. So if Black Friday is 50% off, maybe for Christmas, we'll do something like 40% off. And then even if you want to, you can keep this going into January for a New Year sale and maybe that's like a 30% off, and then you really don't even have to get back to your full price till February. So really, if you do this right, you might have this lull here, late summer, early fall, but you can climb, 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 and then you can reach a new baseline here of increased sales if you strategically take advantage of Black Friday, Christmas, New Year's, and then February, you'll kind of go back down and you'll get back to this baseline here, and then you'll repeat that process. So hopefully this makes sense. If you have any questions, just drop them down below. You can also email me. My email's down in the description. Like I said, this is the strategy that I use for all of the courses that I personally run under my own brands, all of the courses that I consult with, and we use it because year after year, it works extremely well. Hope you found this video valuable. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. I'll see you next time. Peace.